Hello YouTube, welcome to this amazing Photoshop tutorial. My name is Geetee. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're an old member, make sure you give me a like and your thumbs up, and your comments will make me want to produce more video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a retouching of a black skin model, and I'm going to be giving out free lot on this particular video. This is like the first time I'm giving out preset or lots. So before we start the class, I'm going to say if you have a Wacom tablet, it will work better, but if you have a mouse, no problem, we can still work. And those of you that know, I have changed my camera. I started shooting with Nikon, but I still shoot with my 5D Mark III. This image was shot with 5D Mark III in my studio, and this is how it was shot. In my 5D, I don't have flat profile, so the way I shoot the image, that is how I see it when I bring it to Photoshop. But if I install the flat profile in my camera, which I can, if I install the flat profile in my camera, I'll be able to shoot flat. But for now, I think I like what my 5D Mark III produces. So I am going to go straight into the video. It's not necessary that all the time we have to move the sliders down. If I'm going to move it just a little because of these areas, I still want the white behind that to be white, so I am going to bring up the white a little, try and see what that brings. Now I'm not too worried about the white behind because I am going to fix it. This is my white balance. As you can see, I can either increase it to 700 or bring it down. Let me not be teaching what will be easy. Let me just teach it as it is. So I'm going to keep it the way it is. So I'm going to add a little contrast with my curve, bring this in a little. I'm going to darken, touch my blacks because I want the melanin to start from here. So as for this face, the face is a little brighter than the body, which is fine. So nothing much to do here. I'll just move direct to Photoshop. So once again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you're an old subscriber, make sure you give me a thumbs up. So let's check our before and after. Before I move it, these are before, and this is our after. This is what I would do for a picture I want to turn into a melanin, but I will not do this for a light skin model. So I move to Photoshop. It will open up in Photoshop. Now in Photoshop, you are just going to remove some of the blemishes, which is what we are going to start from. So I was using my mouse for the previous part. Right now I want to start using my Wacom pen for the work I have at hand. So yeah, right here in the beautiful world of Photoshop, the first thing I want to do is to make sure the white is white. So I'm going to Ctrl J, select my model out of the white background. I'm going to, when it's perfectly selected, because it's a white background, all I will have to do is to move it to, I'll just Ctrl J or Shift Ctrl J to just move it. So when I move it, this is what I have. I sometimes like it when it takes away these extra hairs. So I am just going to just blur this out because I want those hair to disappear. I'm going to blur that out. But doing it this way, I am still going to see it when I bring back the original layout. So I think that's not how I want it. I'll just create a new one on top that is going to be brighter. I'm just going to open it. Then we have a pure white background, which I'm going to reduce a little to get a little of what was there before, then add a cold filter circle filter will be fine. Then I'll just reduce the opacity to around 30 something. So the next thing I want to do right now is to crop the image to my Instagram size. This image is way longer, so I'm going to go to crop, then pick the area I want. I think I still want it this way, so she will be bolder. Then I'll say okay. So at this point I am going to merge everything together so I can remove the blemishes on her face. So I'm going to use my patch tool, pick this area, patch it, pick this area, pick this area. For those of you that do not use patch tool, it's still fine. You could use one of these. You just use this to pick. Some of you said this is faster for you, so no problem. It's faster, use it. And this little hair here, I don't think I like it, so I'm going to go back to my patch tool to remove it. Yeah, I think I can work with this. So I still have some other smaller part to remove. I think that's it for now. That's all I want to remove. So the next thing I am going to do right now is to just start the frequency separation, which I am going to do right away. So I'll go to my frequency separation. I'm going to do the frequency separation at once. I'm going to work with 6 on this. I'm going to work with 6. I have some other videos that have explained how this thing works. So if you want to understand more, check out my other videos. If I remember, I might just add a link below this video so you can watch in depth on how I explained the way these things work. So
I like it.
I am going to keep touching it gradually. I'm not going to be rushing this one. I am going to keep working slowly. I'm going to keep touching it slowly. So if you really want to understand what I'm doing, the best thing to do is just stay with me. I'm going to brush the hair too, make it a little bit nicer. Yeah, I'm still here with you. I'm just trying to focus so I do it the way I want it to come out. So another thing you could do while retouching is to always zoom in and out to make sure you're not doing the wrong thing. So we're done with the face. We zoom out, you can see. Zooming out, I have seen a lot of places I still need to fix.
I mixed it.
So I'm going to go to the neck area right now. Going to touch. Remember, if you're brushing the bright areas, you brush them separately. If you're brushing the dark areas, you brush them separately. Don't brush them together, because if you do, you mess up the image. So I'm still going to be brushing. I really want these bones to still be here when I'm done. I don't want the bones to disappear. Sometimes once you just make your retouching go the wrong way, you just see you are going to see that everything will go wrong with it. Okay, I'm still gonna touch the face a little. As we all know, Photoshop is a school that we cannot graduate from immediately. We have to keep practicing. Okay, at this point, I'm not going to touch any part of the neck. I think I'm fine with it. So the next thing I'll do is this. Just make sure I'm touching these other areas that are from the light. Okay, at this point I am going to do a little liquify. Now I could teach you a method for those of you who really want your skin to be smooth. I like the way my skin is right now, or if you want your skin to be smooth, you can duplicate, then use skin finder or portrait shot to just use the default settings.
I like it.
Yeah, especially for dark skin. So I'm going to reduce the opacity to around 45. Then at this point I am going to do my color grade. Now I am just before I do the color grade, let me do dodge and burn, because the previous video I did not do dodge and burn. So let me do dodge and burn on this one. So I'm going to burn. I do my dodge and burn very mild. I don't allow it to be too much on the skin. I'm going to bring this down to around 3. Then I'm going to rotate the image. Then I'm going to come back to B, where I'm going to start brushing, because I think this method works for me. Some of you, if you press arrow on your keyboard, it doesn't show you the option to rotate, but mine is showing me based on the fact that it's a system with GPRS, VG I mean, sorry, I'm a little distracted here where I am. So I'm just going to remember I'm burning it, so I'll just keep touching these areas. Just keep. So I want these bones to have the depth as normal, so I'm going to add more life there. One of the things you could do is off your frequency separation when doing your dodge and burn, so you see some of the areas that you really want to add shadow and the areas you want to add light. So I add shadow there, I add shadow here, I add shadow there. I normally like this area of the face to also be dark. Then I'll do my bone. Do my bone. Do my bone. Okay. Do my bone. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn on our frequency separation. Then right now it's looking very strong. So then bring it down, to around 30 or 40. That might be much, yeah. Or hey, sorry, my phone. Sorry. You just have to come back to one of these. I think I will just select this. No, let me just do, because I have the hair. I don't want the hair to be selected, so I'm going to skip the hair. I like the way it's selecting the hair. Some areas are just dark. So I'm going to add. I'm going to, after I have done the selection, I'm going to remove some areas though, but I'm going to go to one of the lot that I'm going to give to you. Just have compressed GT, then I'll try the first one. The first one came out perfectly fine. So these are before, these are after. So let's check for the second one. Yeah, the second one, let's see how before and after. It just made the colors pop a little. And let's go to the third one. This is real black skin. Then let's go to the fourth one. And which one? The one you prefer should be the one you use. I think I like this one, but let me see the first one. The first one is darker and has some magenta around it, so I think I'm going to just bring it down a little. So I want a little more red on the skin, but before I do that, I think I need to mash the face with the body. So I'm going to do my skin mashing. I'm going to select, then come to close off it, then pick an area I want to match the whole skin with. I think this area is fine. Then I'm going to use color, bring it down, bring it up a little. If color doesn't work for you, you can also use soft light. So let's see what soft light gives. Let's see before and after. I think soft light also work well. So we just use the soft light, then when we add this, we get a beautiful mashing skin. and let's take that off. This is what you get, and let's put it back. You have a beautifully retouched skin, and even the lips beautiful. So at this point I think I'm done with the image. So I am going to start seeing people respond to like requests for the lot. Before I start, I will go drop the lot under the video. So now at this point, if I were you, the next thing I'll do is just, maybe before that, I'll just come to my curve and look for the highlights, bring up the highlights, and bring down. So I'll give it that shiny look. Right now it's shiny, so I'll bring it down. Yeah, I still have to bring down this area a little. Then I'll go to clean the eyes. So I'll clean the eyes, bring up my flow, I mean clean up the eyes. Sorry, I was doing this video, I was a little distracted, but I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna bring down the opacity and keep it around here. So let's check our before and our after. Before and our after. Before and after. Before and after. Before and after. So I know you love the video, so the best thing you can do right now is give me a thumbs up. My name is Geetee Shot It, and I have not ended yet. Let me not lie, I have not ended yet. So you subscribing and you liking this video will help me earn a little from this video. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.